Good day, class. We are starting a brand new topic about family and consumer science. Our first topic is entitled Fundamentals of Hospitality and Tourism Industry. Tourism and hospitality. Let's start. For the content standard, the learners demonstrate an understanding of the fundamentals of the hospitality and tourism industry. For the performance standard, the learners apply skills in food preparation and services following safety precautions. For the learning competencies and objectives, differentiate hospitality and tourism. Distinguish the types and forms of tourism and the kinds of tourists. Explain the scope of the hospitality industry. Before we start our lesson, let us have this activity. It is entitled My Travel Goal. Complete the blanks with the correct information. For the content area vocabulary, we have tourism. It is the act and process of spending time away from home for recreation, relaxation, and pleasure while using the commercial provision of services. Hospitality. It is the activity or business of providing services to guests in hotels, restaurants, bars, and other areas where people go to eat or relax. Accommodation. It is the act of providing what is needed or desired for convenience to guests. Travel. It is to move or transfer from one place to another for an important purpose. Tourism is a significant global industry that promotes cultural exchange, supports local economies, and fosters an appreciation for diverse environments and traditions. Here are the types and forms of tourism. 1. Based on the point of origin. 2. Based on travel arrangements. And 3. Based on the purpose of travel. Based on the point of origin. 1. Domestic tourism. It happens when residents travel within their country of residence. This is more difficult to measure than the other kind because there are rarely currency, language, or visa implications. 2. International tourism. It involves travel outside the country of residence where currency, language, and visa are to be considered. Based on travel arrangements. 1. An inclusive tour. It is a travel where several components like accommodation, fare, food, and amenities are purchased together, and one price is paid. 2. Independent travel. It is when needed components like accommodation, fare, food, and amenities are purchased separately. 3. Tailor-made travel. It is a combination of inclusive and independent travel, and the internet may be used for bookings and payments. based on the purpose of travel, leisure, and recreation. It includes visiting other places during weekends, holidays, or free time to visit friends and relatives, exploring other places for cultural tourism, and leisure and sports activities like swimming, hiking, and biking to de-stress and rejuvenate. Two, study travel. It includes visiting another place or country to learn or apply skills learned inside the classroom in a different environment, such as in the practicum training program. Three, health tourism. It is a wider term for travel that focuses on medical treatments and the use of healthcare services. It covers a wide field of health-oriented tourism, ranging from preventive and health-conductive treatment to rehabilitation and curative forms of travel. Wellness tourism is a related field. 4. Business and professional tourism. It involves traveling to a destination away from home or a normal workplace. Some types of business tourism are incentive travel, exhibitions, trade fairs, conferences and meetings, and corporate events. Next is hospitality. The core goal of hospitality services is to create a welcoming, comfortable, and satisfying experience. Under the scope of hospitality industry is accommodation and lodging. It refers to a place where one stays but not his or her home. Accommodation is to stay for a long period of time, while lodging is to stay for a short period of time. Travel services. It includes transportation by air, land, or water. Travel and ticket bookings are also a part of this service. Food and beverage services. It caters to anything that involves meals to be eaten by guests as well as the services done for this purpose, like table setting and food catering. Recreation and entertainment. They are the activities that provide fun amusement to guests. It can be in the form of sports and arts, whether visual or performance. Conventions and events management. It includes organizing activities for large meetings of an organization or group. Cruises. Those are large passenger ships used mainly for vacation. It refers to journeys or voyages on a ship or boat, typically for pleasure or leisure. People often go on cruises to relax, enjoy entertainment, visit multiple destinations, or experience life on the water. Related to these are the types of accommodation. First is the catered accommodation. It is an accommodation that provides guests with food. Next is non-catered accommodation. It is an accommodation where food is not included in the package. The guest either dines out, brings his/her own food, or relies on food delivery services. Let us have a short quiz. Match the type of service with the correct description. 1. It refers to journeys or voyages on a ship or boat, typically for pleasure or leisure. 2. Organizing activities for large meetings of an organization or group. 3. Activities that provide fun amusement, like sports and arts. Involves meals and services like table setting and food catering. 4. Transportation services like air, land, or water travel. 5. Places to stay for long or short periods, other than home. Here is the answer key for the quiz. 1. C. Cruises. 2. A. Conventions and events management. 3. B. Recreation and entertainment. 4. D. Food and beverage services. 5. F. Travel services. 6. E. Accommodation and lodging.